I'm going to show you how you can make this gorgeous layered maxi skirt using our Daphne pattern. You can find this and many more beautiful patterns on our website, so make sure to check that out. Okay, so the first step is to make sure you have all of your pattern pieces ready. So there's all the layers, base layer, layer 1, layer 2, and layer 3, and the waistband pattern piece. Let's start by preparing the waistband. You should have by now 4 waistband pieces, so 2 for the front and 2 for the back. And you are going to iron interfacing onto all of the waistband pieces. Now you're going to place both waistband pieces facing each other, and you're going to sew one of the sides. Repeat the same process to the other 2 waistband pieces. Make sure to leave a 1 cm seam allowance. Now we're going to join both waistband pieces, so we'll have only 1 waistband. You're going to attach both waistband pieces by sewing all over the top as I'm showing you here, and remember to leave a 1 cm seam allowance. Grab your scissors and cut some notches all along the seam you just made. This will make turning so much smoother. Let's move on to the layers. First, grab your base layer. You should have 2 pieces. Face them together and start pinning along one of the sides. This is the side you're going to sew. Remember, you're always going to leave one side of the layers open because that's where the zipper will go. Sew that side, leaving a 1 cm seam allowance. And don't forget to use your serger for a more polished finish, or a zigzag stitch as I'm doing. We are going to repeat the same process we did with the base layer with layers 1, 2, and 3. The next step is to hem each layer. I used a rolled hem presser foot to make this process smoother, but you can do a normal hem. That every layer is ready, we're going to attach layers 1, 2, and 3 to the base layer. Use the notches on the pattern to know where each layer should go. So the first layer is going to go all along the waist, the second goes on the first layer notch, and the third one goes on the second layer notch. Grab layer 1 and place it all along the waist. Next, we're going to attach layer 3. Using the markings you made as a guide, start pinning the layer 3 all along the base layer. Lastly, following the same process, you're going to attach layer 2. Now that all the layers are pinned in place, we're going to start sewing them. Our layers are completely attached, so it's now time to attach the waistband and the zipper. I started pinning in place each layer so they don't move when I attach the zipper. It's really important to check right now if all the layers match the layers on the other side. We want the layers to match seamlessly all around the skirt. To attach the waistband, we're going to pin one of the bottoms of the waistband to the skirt, just as you're seeing in the video. Now that one of the sides of the waistband is attached, we're going to attach the invisible zipper. Use the zipper notch on the pattern to know where the zipper should go. Start by pinning and attaching one of the sides of the zipper. We don't want the zipper to go all the way to the top of the waistband, just until it reaches the seam in the middle of the waistband. Now that you have attached both sides, we're going to close the entire side seam, going from the bottom of the zipper all the way to the bottom of the skirt. And remember to cut off the excess zipper. After sewing that side seam is when you're going to be able to tell if the layers do match perfectly, and they should look like this. Now we're going to finish off the waistband by closing it off and sewing a small seam over the zipper. Remember to also cut off the excess corners. And when you flip it inside out, it should look like this. Now we're going to pin all the waistband from the inside of the skirt and stitch in the ditch from the outside of the skirt. To stitch in the ditch, you're going to sew right in between the seam of the skirt and the waistband. The last step is to finish off the hem of the base layer. And now you're completely done with your Daphne skirt.